Buying a present for a theater lover should be pretty straightforward, right? You just get him a couple of tickets to go and see a show. But there are many variables when it comes to that decision, such as which show they want to go and see, when, what kind of tickets should you get, what kind of seats, how much should you pay for it. And all of this kind of spoils the surprise. This video should help you out because I'm going to talk about 5 presents, some of them which I have received, that I think are perfect for theater lover and for different budgets, and you can pick your favorite one and treat it to a theater lover you know. So let's start with the most obvious one. Every theater lover wants to go to theater more, so why don't you treat them to something that will enable that? There are plenty of gift vouchers out there that you can get, but I think it's important to check what kind of shows you can buy with these gift vouchers. I think in most cases the biggest shows are available across different platforms, but some platforms have a better variety of shows than the others, so just like pay attention to that before you decide which one you're gonna go for. In my case, I was treated to this theater tokens voucher some time ago for my birthday, and I managed to use it across 2 different shows, which was really exciting. So it's not that you need to use the amount of money that you have on the card straight away, but you can actually spread it out. So it's really flexible the way that you would use this. Another thing to note about theater tokens is that this is the biggest national voucher theater scheme, so you can be confident that you can use them wherever you are in the country, as well as this is approved by Society of London Theatre and run by them, and also it is organized by the official London Theatre. So there are like quite a few different national bodies in the theatre world that are really powering this scheme. I think when it comes to theatre vouchers, this is probably your safest bet that you're going to find all shows that you want to get, and that you also have the flexibility to use the amount of money that you get on the gift card for as long as you want. The second recommendation goes to this amazing book called The London Theatres, and this book contains amazing images and history about over 50 theaters in London. It's a really kind of high quality coffee table type of book that you can really enjoy and read and like take it at your own pace. I really like to check out, for example, if I'm going to see a show, I like to check out the theater and read a little bit about it if I haven't been to it before. But it's just one of those things that if you are into the West End, or if you live in London or somewhere else in the country, it doesn't matter if you just love London and love London theaters, I feel like this is one of those books that you won't regret getting because it's just like interesting and beautiful to have, and it has so many different little things about theaters that you probably wouldn't notice. And it also goes a little bit into history about the development of the theater district in London, and just like how the theaters of today have become the way that they are. The price of this book is around £30 on Amazon, but you also have different providers that you can get this from. I also know that you can get the physical copy at the National Theatre Bookshop. I don't know if they still have it in stock, but it's worth checking there, and I'm sure that there are like some other bookshops around London that would sell it. On a similar note, my third recommendation goes to the Theatre Lover Life, which is a diary where you can keep track of the shows that you've seen, write impressions, collect signatures if that is something that you do, and just keep a track of your theater experiences in one book. The Lovey Diaries actually has a really interesting story because the founder who started these kinds of diaries is actually a drama student herself. I think that maybe by now she has probably graduated, Natasha Stone, and she has first come up with these types of diaries for auditioning process. So if you know someone who's also in that position, check out those types of diaries as well. From there, while she was working on her degree as well, she started with this idea and really developed it with a lot of understanding and love for theater at heart. And I think this is really visible when it comes to these products because they're really done so that they can capture everything that you love about theater. The price of this diary is £25 with some additional shipping probably. So it is one of those affordable presents, but again, very thoughtful, very personable, and I think any theater lover would just absolutely adore this. My fourth recommendation goes to the National Theatre at Home, which is an online subscription where you can get access to all of the amazing production that National Theatre has done over the years. Basically, think of Netflix just for theater. The only trick here is that you're going to get only National Theatre productions, but these are some of the best productions productions in the country. So I'm pretty sure that you would enjoy this, or that the person you're gifting this to would really enjoy it too. The best thing about this is that you can go and watch some of the shows over the past years that are so acclaimed and that back in the day were so popular that you couldn't get a ticket for. And obviously now they're not on stage anymore. But with these archival footage and like a good production in terms of the quality of the video and audio, I think that you would get a really good value, and also you would get the experience of almost like seeing the play firsthand. My fifth gift recommendation is based around doing rather than observation of theater, and it involves courses or workshops that you can book for someone and they can go and do on their own, or if you want to join them, if that is your thing as well. I have personally done quite a few courses such as acting and workshops or dancing, and I really love that, but that's because personally I love performance. But I think a lot of people who love theater, there is also something that they can find appealing in that sense. It could be storytelling, writing, movement, acting, directing, like all of these things, and there are so many different organizations that offer really cool courses. That could be just a day course or a few weeks. It is up to you in terms of knowing this person, what you think would suit the best. I personally have done a few courses with City Academy, and there's no affiliation here, but I just really enjoy that format because you have 6 to 8 week courses, which are around £200 to £300 depending on what kind of course you go for, or workshops that are like 1 day long, and they could be in between £50 to £100, again depending on what kind of skill you're trying to help this person get better at. And yeah, I really liked it because they have a lot of different options that you can choose from, but I'm sure that if you're not based in London, there are some other organizations like that that would do a similar workshop or a course, and it could be a really nice way to show to this person that you understand them and that you care. This concludes my list of 5 gifts that I think any theater lover would love. But if you are a theater lover and you've received even better present than this, then let me know, because I need to get my wish list going. But if you're still stuck in choice, maybe this video about the best shows in London might be the one to help you out.